Hey everybody, welcome to the next episode of the Strand Tennis Center podcast, filled with tips, advice, tennis, not tennis, just life advice too, whatever you need. Like it on YouTube, share it on the podcast as well. Thank you. All right, Santi, welcome to the Strand Tennis Center podcast.
Wait, live?
Live? Well, not really live to tape.
Oh, okay.
Everybody to my right, this is Sienna.
Hi.
She plays on the Summit High School team. And I always like to interview some of the summer. We had Nora here. We had Emily here.
Yeah.
Nora from Chatham and Emily from Westfield, right?
Yeah.
So, but I always like to ask your own perspective about team. So, number one, how do you feel about the team? And you don't have to mention names. How do you feel about the camaraderie of a team? Do you like playing on a team? Do you like it better than an individual sport? Or do you feel like it's still an individual sport even with your team? I mean, what do you think about the whole team environment?
I think it's like, I like being on a team because, like, other sports are, like, all together on a team and tennis is more individual usually, but, like, during the season, it's, like, more, like, connected, I feel like.
It's nice. You feel like
Yeah.
you get support from your teammates.
Yeah.
And it's fun, right?
Yeah, I like it a lot.
Because you can do things in a group. That's great. I mean, it's really good because in general, people are having a good experience. Nora said the same thing. Emily said the same thing. The team is supportive, and it's a good group to be around. It's a nice thing because a lot of times you get teams and they're not supportive, and they're very, very selfish, and they want to see you lose, and they don't want to see you win, and all those things. It's great that you have a team that's supportive, and they want to do well together.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we always have to wait until, like, everyone's done, and, like, we cheer on, like, the last person who's going.
So coach makes you say you can't leave until the match is over.
Yeah,
That's
until
great.
everyone's match is over.
That's good. Do you, so we were talking about challenge matches in general. How does coach do the challenge match? Is it a cross-court challenge match? Is it a one set? Like, how do you do them?
We play 2 sets, and then, like, if you split sets, you play, like, a third. But you can, like, re-challenge the person again.
Okay.
If, like, if you think you can still beat them.
So if you beat a person above you, and then that person beats somebody that you beat, you have to re-challenge them? Is that what happens? Like, if you lose to somebody, but you beat that person. So in other words, say you're playing someone, and you beat them. Right?
Yeah.
And then that person plays them, beats them, and beats you. And then you beat that other person. Well, what happens? You have to play each other again?
Yeah, I think so.
So you gotta play twice.
If, like, a lower person... Well, if they lost to someone, like, above them, they don't get to play, like, the...
Okay. They don't even get to
other
play the other
people.
person.
No.
Okay. So how do you feel going out there in a challenge match? Are you nervous? Does it take you a while to warm up? Do you think, like how do you feel going out there? I'm always wondering about emotions and how kids feel.
For tryouts?
Yeah. For, like, the challenge. Like, you got a challenge there.
I get very nervous with that stuff, especially, like, freshman year. I, like, cried. I got so nervous, but, like, it wasn't as bad as I thought. Like, it was, I don't know, it was fine. It wasn't that. I was definitely nervous in the beginning, but you kind of, like, feel okay.
We're getting a voicemail. That's all right. Please leave a message, and we'll hear the voicemail too. Watch, this will be great. Hey, they hung up. That's the classic Strand stuff. So you're getting more used to it, you're saying, in regards to the stress. That's great. It's practice, like we were talking about before. Practice just makes you better. You're not naturally talented at something. It takes time, right? No one's naturally talented at something. It takes time and practice. You're getting used to it, and you get better. And don't think when you play the first time, if you had a bad experience, that it's never going to get better. It just takes time and practice to do it.
Yeah. In, like, my first few matches I played, I was, like, really nervous. But once you, like, continue playing more matches, it's, like, less nerve-wracking.
You just get used to it. Yeah.
You get used to it.
Do you, what's your goal for the next year?
First singles.
Nice.
That's my goal.
That's great. That's great. Your team should be pretty good too, right?
Yeah, I think so. Because we have Molly coming up, right?
Yeah.
In the middle school, so.
You're going to have a good team. No, that was only my questions. I was just curious about how the team is generally. Do you put a lot of pressure on yourself?
Yeah.
You do.
I get very, yeah.
Yeah, I know, and we were talking about that too. A lot of pressure, which is unnecessary. And I tell all the kids this: everyone's just as nervous as you, so realize that. So you don't have to do anything spectacular in the beginning of matches. You just got to start at the point, get it loose, warm up a little bit inside the point, keep the ball going, and realize that person's just as nervous and doesn't want to make mistakes.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was it. Just
Okay.
a couple of questions. You don't have to get up yet.
Okay.
We have to say goodbye.
Bye.
Bye. Hey, everybody. Hope you like the podcast. Please share it with your friends, anybody that you know, anybody that's into tennis, anybody that's into bettering themselves. Share it.